Wolves 2, Manchester United 1 in the 6th round of the FA Cup, meaning that we're into the semi-finals of the FA Cup for the first time since 1998. Unbelievable scenes. I tweeted a couple of times this morning talking about how the emotion of the day, thinking back to when I was supporting Wales against Belgium, and felt similar to that in that we were slight underdogs today, but home advantage certainly played the part. The South Bank, I've got to give them credit. I've been very critical of them points this season and in last season for being quiet. They didn't stop all through the game, and the flags and the noise. I've never heard Hi Ho Silver Lining being sung like that. It was a very, very emotional day or evening, and it's just superb. It feels like a dream. It doesn't feel real. And I'm sure I'll have to watch it now and watch the day and just think, oh, it's fantastic. When Nuno came in last, so what are we talking, May 2017, what he's done for this club is nothing short of miraculous. We were 15th in the Championship. We're now 7th in the Premier League. We're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We're one win away from our first major cup final since 1980. It's the stuff that we've always dreamt of, and we've got close in the past, but this is something else. But the game itself today, Wolves set up like they do against the big teams and played like they do against the big teams. The first half was similar to the Chelsea game in that there were not many chances. Wolves, I'd say, would have the better of the first half, but we just restricted them. We were better in the midfield. Everything that people had said during the week sort of came to life as well throughout that first half or through the whole game. Like Dendoncker having Pogba in his pocket in a previous game for Anderlecht. That happened, and just John Ruddy didn't have anything to do at all the whole game. Bit disappointed to concede, but on a personal view, I had a £15 bet on Wolves to win and both teams to score. So I was actually quite happy when that went in and the time that it did. The goals were both well taken goals. I think the keeper could have done better for the second one, but the work that Jota had to do beforehand to get into a scoring position was excellent. Then as well, the first goal, I thought that the chance had gone for Jimenez, but he took it so well, a little on the turn. We've got a fantastic team and we have to enjoy these moments. And I said this morning about however successful we be, I still want the nerves, I still want the anxiety before these games, because we don't want it to become, we don't want to get that sort of feeling that Man United had today, that they were really poor. I thought Man United, from how they've been playing under Solskjaer recently, they looked a shadow of that team. They looked as if they just had to turn up and that Wolves would fall away and eventually they would take their chances, but we didn't give them any moments. We dominated midfield. Neves, Moutinho as well. The difference that the team has got now because of Moutinho, and in particular in a big game like that, somebody put on Twitter about how he'd be going around now to Jota and to Neves and saying, look, this is your time to make yourself a player, a big player. And it was a real coming of age performance for the whole team, the whole club. They've realised now their potential, or they are realising it this season, but it's also just the start, because the ambition of Fosun is to win the Premier League in the next 7 years or something like that. We're going to do that. We're going to be playing European football in the next 2 or 3 years. We'll be playing Champions League football because we've got such a good model of business and we've got such a good recruitment structure. And Nuno, why he would want to go anywhere else ever, because he must know and he understands the history of the club. He understands, you only have to walk around the ground and see the statues that are there. He knows what he has to achieve to try and get one, and he's 2 games away. But anyway, I don't think this has been a particularly good video because it's been very emotionally led, as has been my thoughts all through the day. But really, really pleased. I didn't predict a Wolves win at all today. I had a dream last night that Wolves were going to win 5-0, a little bit short on that, so a bit disappointed there. But I also promised my class that if Wolves won, I would buy them all chocolate bars. So I'll be going to Asda tomorrow and I'll be purchasing 30 chocolate bars and we'll be enjoying them on Monday morning. And hopefully that's another thing as well. Young Wolves fans will be inspired by that. It's on BBC. Lots of Wolves fans, lots of kids would have stayed up to watch that. And hopefully it's inspired the next generation of Wolves fans. And hopefully converted a few who are Man United fans into Wolves fans, because it's your local club, boys and girls. Come on, jump on board. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'll be doing something on Talking Wolves tomorrow. I'm not sure when that is going up though, but very much looking forward to doing that now after tonight. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Wembley, with the famous Wolverhampton. And we're going to Wembley.